Hey everybody, big welcome back, and I'm starting this video off with the money shot here, so there you go. I know some people don't like hearing a whole spiel and story and shit like that, so she's a squirter, and you guys can take that in, and it's beautiful. This is Lake Leamy, or Lac Leamy, up in Ottawa, well, just actually outside of Ottawa. It's like Hull or something, Quebec. Ultimately, on the way back from New Brunswick back in the summertime, we stopped here, stayed in the hotel, and then I went and hit up this casino at like 8 o'clock in the morning or some shit when they opened. And then after that, I was like, oh wow, they actually have a really nice fountain and shit. So I decided to go back and check it out with the drone. So the drone in question is a DJI MINI 2, which I still am saying is like got to be one of the world's greatest drones for its portability and most importantly its legality. They can do whatever the hell you want with it, more or less, within Canada at least. So here we are, we're checking out the fountain, and then we're also going to look at a little bit about the lake and the hotel and all that. So ultimately, Lake or Lac Leamy was named after some like Irish dude who came here and basically got drunk and set up some shit along the water, and they named a lake after him, more or less. I think at some point it was a quarry, and then a park, and then there's something I read online. I'll put a link to the shit anyway, so you can pick through and see whatever. But ultimately, they were getting a lot of French garbage floating down the river, so they blocked it off and made it into its own thing. But nice place to visit anyway, and they got like, I don't know, I think maybe a little marina there, but being that it's only like a little self-contained lake or something, I'm guessing it's just for like paddle boats or some shit. But yeah, I liked it, thought it was pretty cool. And the casino, in case you ever thought of going there, I'll tell you what, I like to hit up casinos pretty much everywhere I go. And some casinos, you feel you get you got a bang for your buck, and you feel like, that you're at least getting to play, like whatever, you're going a couple $100, and you sit there for a couple hours, whatever, playing slots, whatever you're doing, and you feel like, even though you lost, you didn't get ripped off, or maybe hopefully you came out ahead. But some casinos, you go in and you go in with your couple $100 and you're done in 15 minutes. The machines are too tight or whatever the hell it is. They ain't loose. This casino was not like that. I actually was in there for quite a while. I felt that I got a value for my buck, and ultimately I lost, but you go in there assuming you're going to lose, so I don't mind. But at least when you can get in there and play for an hour or two, it doesn't feel that bad. You paid for some entertainment, you got some entertainment. This is a nice hotel. Looks beautiful. You get a nice waterfront view, and yeah, I really loved staying at the hotel across from it, because that's not the hotel I stayed in. I actually stayed in the other one, which was mediocre. It was okay. I don't remember what the fuck it was, but it was the breakfast sucked ultimately, and no offense to the people that worked there, they were nice and all that, but ultimately the breakfast bar was like, I don't know, 10 or 15 bucks a person, and like all you got was like a little package of oatmeal and some toast, more or less. That was about it. Not like some of the buffets, like at some hotels through the States and shit, and you go and you get the continental breakfast, and you got like sausage and eggs and bacon and pancakes. And but with that being said, it is COVID times, so that may or may not be a factor. So possibly it would have been better at a normal date. But oh yeah, there's a little marina you can see there. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so one thing, so when I come to this hotel here, the casino, sorry, they're like, oh, do you have a reservation? It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and like there's nobody there. And I'm like, no. Did I need one? She's like, no. Something, and like, why did you even ask me if I had one then? Like, the place was empty. Why? Anyway, it is what it is. Also, I noticed that they had a helipad here, so I was like tempted to try to land on it, but then I was like, fuck, if I land on it, I may not be able to take back off, because I did that at a racetrack once. I landed down at the far end of the racetrack, and then I was unable to take back off. so I had to walk like closer or whatever. So I was like, not doing that. So this is like up by Canada's like capital and shit, but I never actually flew it in Ottawa, unfortunately. I don't know why. I probably should have just found the time, but never bothered. There are some nice places that you can fly there, so I'll have to go back and do that. Here we are coming back over to the fountain. And yeah, it's pretty cool, like seeing the mechanical at the end here. I'm going to go back and show you that again so you can kind of get a look at it. I know this is kind of just a random video, but mostly I just wanted to show you the cool fountain. And then tell you some bullshit about the lake. But yeah, I really thought this thing was pretty neat, although it looks pretty rough. Like, or maybe that's by design. I don't know. I'm just looking at my little screen here. The box thing that's around it looks pretty beat to shit, but it might be to simulate like natural rock work or something, so I'm not really sure. But I do recommend people to check it out. And also I'm going to say that I speak English and pretty much only English, not much else. And the time that I spent up there, I got to say, I was quite surprised. Everywhere that we stopped, everybody spoke perfect English, which made things so much easier. Like the hotel staff, and went and got like Domino's pizza or something like that. The casino staff, yeah. So we had a good time there. Didn't stay very long, obviously, just for a few hours that day. But anyway, there's the fountain. Unfortunately, I did not think to Google ahead of time and see how high that fountain is. So I'm just going to tell you it's about 270 feet from tip to squirt. And that's roughly my estimate. Although I could have went on my DJI app and probably figured it out, but not a big deal. Anyway, and I don't actually know if this fountain like signifies anything, but there you go. There's a nice good view inside of the mechanics of it. And I didn't even think to go and do this at night. That probably would have been sweet. I'm gonna guess that there's some big lights in there. That, yeah, there would have to be. Oh well, next time. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I know it was kind of a bullshit blah 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 video, but I just wanted to share the fountain with you. And if you didn't like it, hopefully you know next time. Just mute me. Watch the video and mute my audio. You don't have to listen to my bullshit. Just check out the video anyway. Also, if you're still watching, please give me a like and maybe subscribe. See you guys next time. Peace.